What is that voice? Is it a UFO?
That's close enough. Never should have come here.
Vampires. I was not expecting this. But I guess expecting the unexpected would have been a great plan. Great plan all around. Vampires have slain vigilants and worn their equipment to throw me off. I see how it is. Luckily enough, I had the chance to avenge them. Bloody bloodsuckers. I'm aware of the irony in that statement. Right, so I should be heading the opposite direction from here, so that I can reach Solitude, where I am supposed to be meeting with an ally of mine. Or an ally of Delphine's at the very least, who is supposed to also act as an ally of mine on this diplomatic mission. Yes, that's how I am going to call it if we are going into an embassy. Although my diplomacy might be a bit sharper than the usual. And that is not me talking about a sharp tongue, no. That is me using the term in the most literal sense. I should take this lower road. Yes, yes, this is the right road. And let's see here, torch. Yes, torch. This lets me see just a bit better. Where's the carriage over there? Oh well. Solitude's this away. The home of the Legion. Perhaps it is good that I have not yet joined forces with the Stormcloaks. I might have had trouble approaching this place if I had done so. What are you people doing here in the middle of the night? It's almost 4 in the morning.
Go home and stay there until your mother.
Traitor!
What?
You should tell her that her uncle is
Well,
scum
look
to
who it
betray his
is.
high king. Best she know now.
You're all hard.
You betrayed us!
Ulfric Stormcloak escaped the city after he murdered High King Tori. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Wait,
Deserve to speak!
you are a gatekeeper?
Liar!
He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
You people don't seem to have much appreciation for tradition if he is talking the truth. Ah dear, this is what
I go to Sovngarde.
is going to happen to me. Oh dear, brother-in-arms. At least figuratively.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek.
You fought against the Aldmeri. In one way. It is a shame you had to pay for it in blood. But yet another reason for me to believe that fighting against the Empire
Let me know if you
that
need
neglects the tradition of the folk so would be the right move. If they are willing to sacrifice our tradition to follow the tradition of the elves,
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
I would like to rent the room.
It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you. If they are to replace our tradition with theirs, I'm going to fight against it. We are not elves. We've never been. We are men
Feel free to make requests.
and women. Simple folk we may be,
Seems there's always more to be done.
some of us. The others, less so. But what remains common is the very fact that our traditions are not the traditions of the elves. And I would like to keep it so. Now, who are you?
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
Let me know if there's anything else you
No, that I am not doing. And this is my room then. Fine, if you would get out of here, that would be much appreciated. Is my room. Hoth is allowed to stay, you are not, thank you. And Hoth bed is mine. Please do not attempt to climb in, for I would not appreciate that at all.
I don't know. Most orcs are dumb as a bag of rocks.
Wait a minute,
There's
who
nothing
are
like a
you?
good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
You are the
You should
bard
think about
here,
staying the
huh?
night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
Well, what are you doing in my room? Hoth? I see. Yeah, no need to tell me. I see. I got it. Right. You could get your own room if you're going to do things like that, you know? I am a heavy sleeper, but I would still appreciate it.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
Well, good evening
My
then.
honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
That is
You can
nice.
say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
Good to know, good to
Being
know.
old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Where might this Bosmer fellow I was told to meet be at? Let's see, were they here? Yes, they would be here. Over here in this corner, I've not checked. Ah, Malborn. Greetings. Our mutual friend has sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing.
She has picked
Here's
the
the
very
deal.
Dragonborn.
I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you.
Alright,
Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously.
I see.
Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
What kind of things should I bring?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing.
I know what I'm
If you actually
doing.
want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
Yes. I need to get a few things ready.
I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember?
Yes. Just let me prepare a few things. Right. So here we go. Right. This I need this in the embassy. I do really need it. So I think this should be enough for an outfit.
I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you.
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
Okay,
here,
I'll get this
have the
inside the
things.
embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
This blade, this bow, these arrows, this mace, this, them, that, right, and then Growth of Resist Magic, sure, why not? Growth of the Guardian. Then Invisibility Potions, for good measure. All them Potions of Healing. Potions of Magicka. Few Potions of Plentiful Healing. Stamina Potions by the gallon. And 4 of these. Right. Don't need none of these. May need some food in there. I don't think that's going to be that important. I shouldn't be spending too long in there. I won't be bringing these, as odd as it might be. And then I do think that's starting to be about it. Yes. These items should do it. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been moving about like this. Without my trusty armor. Delphine asked to meet outside at the stables.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Yes, yes, will do, will do. So let's head on there. Should be close enough. Or at least I sure hope so. Shall give him a water skin, I think. But now it's too late. Well, let's just hydrate as well as we can. This is where the stables are. Delphine should be here somewhere, yes. Ah, there you are.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, Malborn's all set.
I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest.
I see.
Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back.
Another suit, alright.
What Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
I see. So let's put them on. Party clothes, party shoes. Not half bad, although blue is definitely more my color.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Oh, come on, I am a nobleman. I've been doing these things for a long time. Even if my family is in the mining business, that doesn't mean that I am a brute. Anyhow, ready as I'll ever be. Keep the things safe, especially the necromancy things. I would so loathe to see them end up in the wrong hands.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back.
They better
Just
be.
make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need.
Oh, that is my job. So let's see, does the invitation tell who I am supposed to be? it says directly the name of me. So I hope they do not try to execute me again for that.
Little soiree.
Yes, that I would be.
No less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
I see. I see.
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Is there a problem?
Of course not. Purely a formality. Now I need to see your invitation.
Of course, it's right
Thank
here.
you, sir. Go right in.
That I'll do.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh.
I'm just doing my duty,
Oh,
sir.
I am getting hungry
Everything's
again.
in order.
Well,
Welcome back,
it's a
sir.
party, so they should have something.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
That man truly is something much like me back in the day.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met.
Oh dear.
I am Ellen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
Forward to the day when this rebellion is put down. Once again,
This is quite a party. My first time here, you know. Where can I get a drink?
Don't worry. My parties are always well stocked with the finest food and drink available in this country. But first, you were introducing yourself. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
Save me, Malborn.
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling.
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Right?
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
I am fleeing.
My apologies.
Not
We'll
go.
have to get better acquainted later. Please,
Right.
enjoy yourself.
I shall. No trouble there.
Ellen Wynn always throws quite a
I can't
party.
remember the
I never...
last time it was this.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
I see.
Very well then.
Don't really
There's
like
a
it.
likely looking.
Hey, Proventus!
The Empire is fortunate to have the support of the Thalmor during this difficult time, don't you think?
It's quite a gathering here, wouldn't you say?
Oh yes, quite. So many important people from all across Skyrim.
Believe me, I don't say that to everyone.
You were the
Discriminating when it comes to the female form.
person that helped Jarl Whiterun, Balgruf, weren't you?
I am the steward of
Steward, yes, that was the
I serve
word.
Jarl Balgruf in Dragon's Reach. Truth be
Yes.
told, I'd be more comfortable if I were back there.
Yes, sir.
I get nervous in the company of so many worthies.
I see.
Don't let me keep you.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this.
Ah,
Why would
city
anyone
gear.
join the Stormcloaks? They have a fraction of the Empire's wealth and power.
Somebody else was sent the Thalmor. You?
Yes, I know what you mean. Most Nords struggle to accept change. Those who fought the Thalmor in the Great War still see an enemy. But that war is over, and a new
I
day has
see.
dawned.
I
Besides,
see.
the Thalmor reward their friends richly.
Yeah, alright.
Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that
Yes,
is a stubborn
yes.
fool. I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that problem.
I might need your help with something.
Well, let's hear it.
I need you to cause a little scene, everyone's attention for a few minutes, if you would.
I trust you don't presume on our friendship. I'm a Jarl, after all. I wouldn't want to appear foolish in front of these people.
Oh, you won't be the one to look foolish, I promise.
Sorry. I really can't risk it. I'm sure you can find someone else with a little less dignity.
Alright.
Put down and we
One thing everyone can agree on. This war is bad for business.
It's very good for weaponsmiths. Do you want to help me with something?
Oh? Something interesting, I hope.
I need a little scene. Few minutes.
I don't know. I don't want to do anything that might offend Ellenwood. There is a lot of money at stake, after all.
Don't worry, I just want to play a joke on someone.
I don't think so. Sorry. I would love to help.
Maven, please stop that.
Ellenwood can be very vindictive. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
But I want to play a joke.
We must keep faith in ourselves and the Divines.
Orbus.
Just between us, I've got more important things to do than attend these meaningless parties.
Oh, finally. What brings you to here then?
Ill luck. I'm a busy man and I don't have time for this sort of frivolity.
You and me both.
But at the same time, I don't dare refuse an invitation from Ellenwood.
You and me both. Don't look too happy to be here.
Is it that obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
The truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller.
Windhelm?
I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night.
I hear ya.
Goodbye, babe.
Victoria, there's someone
Erika.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences.
Yes, I've heard this speech already.
Everyone.
I saw you eyeing that serving girl.
Yes. Brayless, is that the one? I hope you're not thinking of cutting me out.
Don't worry about me. I relish the challenge.
I'm warning you, when I get my heart set on something, I'm not easily put off. Very well then.
I suppose so.
Oh, that was not it. That was not it at all.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
I know. Sound like quite the businessman.
But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't.
Ah, dear.
Very well then.
Don't really like this person.
I admit, I've never felt entirely at ease in the Thalmor embassy.
I should grab a bite to eat.
We've got our
Let's
hands full dealing with the
see.
Stormcloaks. What
Bit
about
of
you?
pheasant roast and a sweet roll to go with it, yes.
These are troubling times indeed.
And... seared slaughterfish, yes, excellent. That should keep away the hunger. Let's start with the fish, continue with the roast, and save the roll for later. That's Erika again. Wouldn't want to bother the bard. Elise.
Have you tried the wine? It's better than anything in the Blue Palace.
Enjoying the party?
Very much so, yes. Ellenwood's parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My
Isn't
only
that
regret
great?
is that she doesn't host them more often.
I am privileged to be a part of it, yes.
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago. There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim.
Jarl's here in the corner.
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim, but so far, I've been disappointed.
Can the Thalmor be trusted in your opinion?
For now, perhaps. But I've heard disturbing rumors that they're marshalling their strength. I suspect the treaty that ended the war was just a tactic to buy time so the Thalmor can rebuild their armies. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not sure the Empire can afford
Yes, another war would be disastrous. And that is kind of why I have been speaking against the Thalmor. Not that I would be saying that out too loud over here.
These Stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed...
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages.
We speak the same... we speak on the same tone, don't we? Having a good time, Jarl Ravencrow?
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
I see. Do you visit this place often?
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason,
you have
I
said.
avoid them when I can.
Oh. We would get along well.
Have you found it difficult to get provisions?
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes of Skyrim, such as they are.
Do you think there can truly be peace between Thalmor and the Empire?
There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms. And the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last.
So you're openly saying that you are going to be crushing us. Let's try this here. Brellas. A drink, please.
Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy.
Thank you. Let's see if this helps any. This is too important to eat. A quest item.
Have you found it
Please,
difficult to get
help
provisions?
yourself to more wine.
I can scarcely feed the staff.
Elenwen always... The Great War is long
Perhaps
past.
Arissa
It's
would
time
like
the
it.
Empire and the Altmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
No, that's
Very well
not
then.
it.
Did you know
This.
Victoria is the Emperor's cousin? Best stay on her good side.
Oh, really?
Goodbye, then.
The Empire is
Proventus?
fortunate to have the support of the Thalmor during this difficult time, don't you think?
This war has taken a toll.
I
on the
need
Dovahkiin
someone
area. Let's hope
to
that it
cause a
ends soon.
scene for me.
And so, please, help yourself to more wine.
I can see you've spared no expense.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim, and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread.
That would be
This
quite
is
a
only
blunder.
taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
I can see.
Do enjoy yourself.
You speak truly. Have
What
you
does a
heard any
fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
A drink?
Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation.
Here, I have brought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I've spent many hours.
Well, fellow rival, there might be something.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need you to cause a scene, get everyone's attention for a few minutes. It'll be great, I promise.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
I did hear that
I believe
Stand
you.
back and behold my handiwork.
they're only allowed on the city docks.
Oh, that I'll do.
Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely
Yes,
than that
yes,
someone would
let's
actually
do
want
that.
her in their bed. Although most of you are already in bed with her. But again,
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the
I
door
will
behind
not.
you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
this is what I gave you. And that... I've been waiting to get this back around my neck. Now then. Armor. Boots. Gloves. Hat. Shield. And the backpack. Now let's take the backpack off, throw on the cloak, and then the backpack. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Then... the blade. Now let's see, do I have... things are not on the proper hotkeys, but that should be fixed right about now. Right.
Get up. I've got to get back before I miss.
And now let's just make sure that I am not using... no, the aura is not present. So let's see what's beyond this door.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself. Did you hear something? Never should have come.
Ah, dear. These soldiers are tough. I may not be able to handle them properly. I was not expecting this to be this difficult.
Death is the only way out of your
But it is as it is. They are people of the soldiers of the most important Thalmor. So they have a potent flame atronach there. I may be able to handle this. Maybe. Right. Give me a second to collect my thoughts. Right.
Time for you humans to learn your place.
That's more like it. Without the atronach to aid you, I've actually made it. This was a difficult encounter all around. I would rather not run through it again. But if it starts this difficult, will I ever have the supplies to last? I should be able to make it. This is a bad place to be doubting oneself. Let's see. I don't have torches with me, so I will have to loot in the dark. Right, I believe this is the way onward. Do I need anything? I need a drink, and apparently I am already sleepy. Well, it has been a while. It has. Perhaps in the upstairs area I will find something. But before that, I could take the wine, but I'm not sure that helps with being thirsty. This would take me somewhere. But I just want to make sure that I am not missing the important intelligence. It might be anywhere. And when I say anywhere, I do mean anywhere. Behind any corner. This is merely a book. No, this is not what I am looking for. A potion of plentiful healing. That should help me some. This goes outside. Am I hearing steps that are not mine? I may be. Anything here? Since I've already announced my presence by killing those people, it's the same if I liberate them of some of the money they have here as well. Ain't going to bust me any further. Let's see. Vigor, Stamina, Ultimate Magicka. That's a Solstheim, Daedra and Daedra. That's not what I would be looking for. Soul gems, potions, potions. Lavender. A potion, another potion, and more potions. They are leaving me something to work with, that they are. That book is not Intel, no. I think that's the upstairs area over and done with. Nothing was found. Except for the single exit over here. Wonder where that would take me. Outside it seems. And I'm getting dangerously thirsty by now. Alright, that's a bigger fight, it is. I will try to seek advantageous position. And I think I found it. Up there they are, rushing right at me.
Death is the only way out of your misery.
I am not too miserable, Mr. Wizard. No, I'm not. Right, let's see. Here I've taken a hit or two. Oh, behind me. Sneaky. That's you done. Further assailants? I can see someone over there. Let's see. Steel arrows, don't mind if I do. I may not want to head over there. Maybe this building. It seems a bit more difficult to reach.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gissa. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you some valuable information, have they?
You can't hide from me.
If you strike at me, you will be taken down. Potent flame at Cornac. Stop! Immediately. Not having this. Right. So I've interrupted a meeting between an informant and a Thalmor official. So interrogation chamber key, 2 scrolls of blizzard, ruby ring of body and mind, spell tome of chilling touch, not drink. And well, since I'm getting desperate, I will make an attempt at quenching my thirst with ale. It has somewhat worked. And then bread and cheese. Yes. Now I have not... Stamina regeneration has slowed down. But that should not be too big of a problem. Right. Moving on. Was there anything here? I didn't bring lockpicks. Foolish of me, I will have to admit. Potion of haggling, venom, potion of stamina or extreme, so does not look like there'd be much more here. That goes down, which is usually further, especially in things like these, so I'll have to take a look if there's anything interesting around here somewhere. Potion of haggling, another piece of... It's too bad I couldn't bring my bodyguard in here with me, but security measures, it only makes sense. Dragon investigation, current status, Thalmor dossier Delphine, Thalmor dossier Alfric Stormcloak, and a copy of interrogation chamber key, but I... Well, if I lock the door behind me... Now let's see, what of the Thalmor here? First, Emissary Ellen, when we anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon resurrection phenomenon, an informant has been identified, a possible lead whom we have brought back to embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications holding back the information we seek. I've authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise welcome as always. I've placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. What do you know of Delphine? Active, capture kill, high protein, emissary level approval, female Breton mid-50s. First war, operational political reasons, involved in damaging operations, carry blades. Been identified as slave for purge, but bad luck, was recalled to Shrouded just before the outbreak of hostilities. During the war, she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. Since then, indirect evidence, proven alert to surveillance, considered very dangerous, no move should be made without overwhelming force, and the most careful preparation. Believed to be working actively against... No location, working alone, no other blades active, avoided contact for security, continued existence, all information is a front, information of the whereabouts, so activity should be immediately forwarded to the third emissary. I see. What about Ulfric Stormcloak? Dormant, emissary level, uncooperative. Description: Jarl of Windhelm, leader of Stormcloak Rebellion, Imperial Legion veteran. Ulfric first came to our attention with the first war against the Empire, when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign for the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation we learned of his potential value, son of the Jarl of Windhelm, and he was assigned as an asset to the interrogator, who is now first emissary Elenwen. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial in the capture of the Imperial City. The city had in fact fallen before he had broken, and then allowed to escape. After the war, contact was established and he has proven his worth as an asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from the point of view of our strategic goals in Skyrim, although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact. Direct contact remains a possibility under extreme circumstances, but in general the asset should be considered dormant. As long as the civil war proceeds in its current indecisive fashion, we should remain hands-off. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had to be made. Obviously Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. Note, the coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever is behind the dragons also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume, therefore, that their goals align with our own. A Stormcloak victory is also to be avoided, however, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloaks must be carefully managed. I see, they're trying to keep the war up. Well, I am going to make that hard for them. So let's see. A chest here. I will need to think about this. But what might be in here? As we step through the door, it might be a good idea to check our attributes quick. And I think we need more magicka for healing ourselves. Speaking of healing ourselves, let's see here. What was this one again? I could use both hands for healing. And it would let me later on cast destruction spells without harming my allies. And even then further stamina would return. Here we have auras getting better. And here is the Aura Master skills. Think I should think about that a little further. What about destruction? What did Defiant Concentration do? Oh yes, that was that one. That if I was low on magic I could still sling spells, but they would be weaker. And here's getting the spells further, which I do not think is like me. As funny as it is, I think it's time we get more defensive talents for ourselves. So this was when I get hurt, I hit harder. This was charged attacks getting more power. Let's actually lessen the weight of our armor. Less slowdown is always good. And here we had armor getting stronger against more enemies, but before we go for that, let's see what we have here. Blocking, stronger blocking. And here again, strength and composure. What about this? This lets me get stamina back when I block, and since I sometimes seem to run into trouble with that, I'll be picking this one up. Right. So I hear steps somewhere over here. Well, I'm not going to be sneaking, let's face it.
Never
I am the stronger one of us two, as you may have noticed. I can take you on. It's just when you gang up on me, it's not in my best interests. So that goes to somewhere. Someone's in there. Thalmor does here Esbern. Well, who might that be? Status fugitive. Capture only, highest priority. A male Nord in late 70s. One of the Blade's lawmasters prior to the first war against the Empire. Not a field agent, now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out with the Blades during the pre-war years. Including the Falinesti incident, whatever. Remained dormant, inexcusable error on the part of the predecessor. Punishment. Error believed, unlikely to pose a threat, advanced age, salutary reminder to all operation levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and injustice to be exacted upon them. As we are still in the dark to the cause and meaning of Return of the Dragons, capturing Esbern is the top priority as he is known to be the expert in the dragon law of the Blades. Regrettably, no, they have yet to match the expertise on the subject of dragons. And let's see, Archives, Clutter Temple, Esbern remains the best opportunity to learn how and why dragons have returned. They would be still alive somewhere in Rift then. Ah. What's this then?
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
I ain't giving up. And you are funneling yourselves against a voice user. It is a shame I could not manage to save you, Malborn. And I do not even have a flower. But alas, at least you can rest knowing that I have defeated the Thalmor, even in their own embassy.
I told you, I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions.
What questions? Anyhow, I'll follow you. Let's get out of here.
Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
No, a chest. This is where we are going out of? I'm hearing something. Of bloody course. No, you fool! Why are you running at a frost roll? Well, I guess you got out of here. Alright, this is not how I do this. This seems to be just a bit more like it. There we go. So the prisoner got out. Excellent. Though I would have wanted to chat with them a little longer. I guess it cannot always be helped. So you have Staff of Sparks, not too interesting. A coin purse, what's in this satchel here? An unusual gem and a book. No intel there. Well, Delphine's going to be overjoyed. In the meantime, I've still got a bit of something to do.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks. You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
So that's all you are going to say to me then? Well, well, well. What was it now? Return to Riverwood and talk to Delphine. So my gear has made its way all the way to Riverwood. Excellent. Amazing. And just how far are we? Yeah.